It's a system error.
Fix it.
Fix it?
Yeah.
We're not a pit crew at Daytona. This can't be fixed in seconds.
You didn't have seconds. You had 3 weeks. The universe was created in a third of that time.
Well, someday you'll have to tell us how you did it.
How did you get into the character with the costume and the hair and the makeup?
You just put the wig on, you put the costume on, you put the glasses on, and you say, "Hello, my name is Joanna Hoffman." It was great fun. It was a side of playing this role that really ended up being quite surprising because I was so involved in that process. Ivana Primorak, who was the hair and makeup designer, she and I really figured it out together. And in fact, the 1988 hair, where it's short on one side and long on the other, that was fully my idea. And she was like, "Yeah, let's do it." You know, we'd looked at so many pictures of Bananarama from that time period, and I mean, the 80s for hair was out there. It was fantastic. Actually, it was very experimental. And so the jump from 84 in Act 1 to 88 in Act 2, it could be as big as it was because in reality, that's what happened. So it was really great fun. And spending a lot of time with the real Joanna Hoffman and asking her about her wardrobe, actually, and her describing the types of things she was into at that time, that played a really big part as well. She liked a lot of asymmetrical designs, and actually it was her that introduced Steve to Issey Miyake, or she likes to think that it was, because he would say to her, "What's this this design you have on today?" "Well, it's Issey Miyake." "Oh, who's that? I've never heard of them." And then, of course, everything was Issey Miyake for him from then on.
I'm begging you to manage expectations out there.
You see how this reminds you of a friendly face? It's warm and it's playful and inviting and it needs to say hello.
If you keep alienating people for no reason, there's gonna be no one left for it to say hello to.
What was it like working with Michael Fassbender?
It was amazing working with Michael Fassbender. He's such a real person, you know, and he's a proper actor. He's incredibly hardworking and really committed, and also a heck of a lot of fun. So whilst we were really kind of watching out for each other and trying to do a good job, you know, we did manage to have a laugh and, you know, try and tell jokes and tell silly stories to keep each other going, especially when you're doing a night shoot and you're, you know, on page 15 of a 15-page scene at 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, you have to do things to kind of keep you alive.
You don't think you're having a bizarre overreaction to a 19-year-old girl allowing her mother to list her own house?
She could have tried.
She's supposed to stop her mother, that particular mother, from living.
She gave
wherever
Cassandra
the
her
hell
blessing to sell the house, and she did it despite me.
I don't care if she put a pipe bomb in the water heater. You're going to fix it now.
And why do you think Steve Jobs is such an enduring and iconic figure?
I don't know, really. I mean, I'm not a techie person, and neither did I particularly know anything about Steve Jobs before we came to do this film. I think it's probably just, you know, he was a genius. I mean, he was a true visionary who has changed the way that we function and communicate today. I mean, I think that is the main reason why people are so fascinated by him. But aside from those things, you know, he was known for being a hard taskmaster and quite intimidating to work with and quite a challenging personality. And for me, playing Joanna Hoffman was just so lovely because I got to access other sides of Steve through the close working relationship that they had, as well as the close friendship that they had. And it was just so fantastic the way Joanna was able to challenge him in ways that other people didn't have the courage to do. And, you know, she wasn't a yes person, you know, and Steve was a smart guy. I mean, why would he surround himself with yes people? And Joanna became a very important influence in his life, and, you know, he really lent on her and needed her opinion on things, and that was an interesting dynamic.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome